Hi all, welcome to Dear Son, the channel in which you hear from other parents and myself share with our sons some of the things we'd like for them to know about life. This is part 2 of an interview I did with Jason Wong, who is the founder for the Yellow Ribbon Project and Dads for Life. In part 1, he talks about the 5 things that parents can work on and need to work on in order to build a great relationship with our children. And in this episode, he shares with us some of the things he'd like for sons out there to know, including his own. He also adds a bit on what he would like to say to his daughter, and I think if you have daughters, this may ring true for you as well. At the end of this interview, I'm going to be sharing with you a resource that you can use or download to use at home with your child in order to find out what's really going on and to connect with them at a deeper level. So stay tuned and watch it till the end. Maybe to sons, what's one thing you wish and one thing to continue encouraging or telling or supporting our sons as they grow?
Well, I have a daughter and a son, so to the son, I say, my dear son, Daddy loves you, Daddy care for you, Daddy believes in you. I think that's important to tell them that, as a father, you believe in them, and they are not yet a fully man, and but yet you want to believe that they will be a man in the years to come. What my father told me, I will want to tell my son, because I think my father has given me very good advice, which I still hold on to even up to today. Example, have integrity, be honest, never lie. I think that is important, and of course to treat other people well, be considerate, and to work hard. Hard work always pay off. Well, I know that sometimes we say take shortcut, there's always an easier way, but even as we find an easier way, we must not take shortcuts to the extent that we cut corners, to the extent that people will be disadvantaged. And the other thing is, I realized that my dad say no drinking, no smoking, no womanizing, no alcohol, no drugs. Looking back when I was becoming a teenager, I never knew the importance until when I started working with the prisons, with the prisoners. I started working with the young offenders. I realized that, wow, I really was very thankful that my dad left those advice to me, because if I had done any one or more than one of these things, probably my life would have have taken a different path. So these are the some things which I would also want to pass to you, my son. And of course, I would say, do not be selfish. Always be ready to give, ready to serve, because somehow as you give, you will receive in other ways. So I would say this is, of course, lastly, very important. Families are important. So get married, have children, and when you do,
Pressure.
Then be a good husband that cherish your wife, be a good father to your children, and then you will leave behind a legacy.
To our viewers, because I've been asked this question, can we have something dear daughters? I don't have a daughter, so it's kind of strange if I call it dear daughters. But I think if you're a daughter, what would you like to be saying to your daughter?
Well, to my daughter, I always say, you are very precious. You are daddy's girl. You are adorable. Daddy loves you. And then love yourself. Love yourself. Even if other people do not love you, you must love yourself. And then you have to stand up, because it doesn't mean that just being a girl, you are any less, because you have strength, you have giftings, and use it to benefit those people around you. And then when you become a mom and you become a wife, be faithful, and then be nurturing, be caring. Don't be too controlling. Men don't like that.
That'll be another topic when we talk on relationships.
Yes, so that's some of my advice to daughters.
All right. Thank you so much, Jason. Maybe something so that our viewers know. Jason, let me just ask you some things. You just the first answer that comes to your mind.
Okay.
Just say it out. Favorite music when you were a teenager?
Favorite music when I was a teenager, I like the House of the Rising Sun, because my older brother, when he played the guitar, this was the first song he learned.
Who's that by?
Good question. Don't know. House of the Rising Sun. I think, when I was younger, probably everybody knows the song.
Okay. Favorite movie?
Favorite movie, I would say the first movie that came to my mind is The Prince of Egypt, because when I was working in the prisons, I want to help the prisoners to to free them, to give them a new beginning, a new life. And when I watched The Prince of Egypt, it's like that's what the movie is about.
That's the one by Disney.
Setting captives free.
Okay.
And
Animation one. Right. And last question. Favorite holiday destination?
Favorite holiday destination? Well, I think today this is the place. You know where we are now? 1, 2, 3.
Mongolia! Thank you, Jason, for spending time with us. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've learned something today. Go ahead and like the button below if there's something you've benefited from something today. Subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell that comes after that for further updates and all our latest posts. Thank you. See you. I hope you're enjoying that interview with Jason, whether you're already doing it or not. I think it's always good to remind ourselves to keep working on the relationship with our children. And if you're a son or a daughter, know that you are so precious to us as parents, and we always want the best for you. I mentioned earlier that there's a resource that you can download. The link is below. It's called Raise to Praise. It's just a tool that encourages us as parents, because very often we don't know what to do with our kids other than asking how's school, what have you done, the very factual things, and children sometimes keep things to themselves. So this resource is just a tool that helps us connect and process with them how they are feeling for the day. And you can use it weekly, you can use it monthly, but it's just for us to check in on what's going on so that the relationship with our children becomes stronger. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, bye-bye.